How do you define Glenda? She's warm, she's hospitable, she's really brilliant.
Glenda is generous to a fault. She wants this community to be its very best. She wants it to positively impact the lives of its citizens, especially the children.
Glenda is passionate about education. She's passionate about lifting people up. She's passionate about diversity. And she is a woman of challenge. She's a person that makes you think, but in a good way.
Her wisdom is so profound, yet she can give you solutions in a very simple, clear way. So Glenda's just a lovely woman, a good friend, and a resource that has supported us from the very, very beginning.
I was raised in an environment that was, in my mind, modest, but my mother always said you had something to give. My values are built upon the understanding that we are all in this together, that as a community, as a society, we owe it to each other to do whatever it is that we can in order to make this a better place.
I think instead of saying no to things, she says yes because I think she likes to be engaged, but I think she also wants to see the best for the city.
My cause over the many years has been education in the broadest sense of that word, particularly education in the arts, and understanding that the arts make a difference in people's lives. Whatever can bring joy to people's lives is something that I am passionate about.
There is not a single cultural institution that she's not connected to. And she gives of her time and her talent and her monetary resources. And that's important. That's when you know someone is all in. She walks her talk. She serves on the board of the DIA, the opera, the symphony, everything. She gives to the Charles Wright Museum to focus hope.
She is a giver and an educator in the full sense of the word, not just in classrooms and that, but even in a one-to-one relationship. She's educating, she's leading.
She's connected, and she is very generous about sharing those connections with others. And if she sees something, a quality you have, and it might fit a certain institution or an organization, she'll direct you that way. It's about how do we have the best outcome.
Having Glenda in a meeting with you is fun. She's a joyful person, and yet the work gets done.
I think that whenever you're engaged in any activity, it has to be something that you enjoy and find fulfilling, because if you don't, then it's not going to work. You have to find ways to help everyone to feel good about being engaged in it. And so sometimes that is getting a group of people together who have different points of view, and you have a potluck dinner.
Oh, she's an amazing cook. Let me tell you, she has these deviled eggs that when we go, we all, we're sort of jealous of who gets how many deviled eggs. But what's wonderful about her is that she uses her home as this place to bring people together. She's just that kind of giving person. And I think that anybody that continues to use their resources to bring people together and introduce people to each other, that's what she's trying to do, make this a more inclusive community.
She brings her A game constantly to whatever situation she's in, and that's the kind of friendship she brings. When you're talking with her, when she's engaging you, you know that you're the most important person at that moment in her life.
Having retired from working, you would think that she would just relax, but she doesn't.
Well, being retired means that I simply now have the opportunity to choose how I spend my time. And so I just consider this to be a very fortunate time in my life to be able to do things that I think matter.